All right, welcome back to the Prem Trifecta. Looks like a pretty successful game week last week, or at least for most of us. 3 points in
Fuck
the
you.
bag, everyone? Or
Nah, fuck you. You won't you're talking right now, but I'm telling you, by the end of the season you're not making top four.
you think I want to take top four?
Make a bet.
You're
Put
not
money
taking
on
top
it.
four.
Yeah,
Put
I,
money
I was
on it.
honestly I was actually gonna willing I was
I'll
willing to make a bet on
I'll
it.
put money on it, yeah.
Okay, well how
How
That
much?
you're not
much?
making top four. $50.
50? Yeah, sure.
$50. Yeah, yeah.
50, but you wait, hold on.
Wait, top four or Champions League?
Top four, top four.
Well, top four.
Yeah, top four,
Oh,
that's what I'm
You
saying.
wait,
Top
hold on,
four.
wait, but I'm serious question though. Do you think you're making top four?
Yeah. So why I'm believing in your team.
so who's gonna drop out?
Man, you or Villa.
But you just said Man U aren't gonna make it.
Yeah,
So Man U are gonna drop out and you're gonna replace them.
yeah.
Who's ahead of who in the league right now? I actually don't know.
We are.
Man, you.
3 points.
3 points. So you need us. Wow. So you need a win then.
Yo, because I'm just saying, I don't know if you've seen your fixtures. That's the only reason why I'm asking.
Yeah,
It's not
I
like I
know.
don't think you guys can make top
I
fours
know.
with the
I've seen
fixtures
I've
you
seen
guys.
I've seen the fixtures, yeah.
You want
To
you
be
want to make
fair,
50 on
they're
you guys making top four?
to be fair, they're better against bigger teams anyway.
They
That's the
are,
only
but I
reason
mean,
why I'm
they still have the UCL to worry about too. It's just all of that factoring in. I don't know.
Okay, so are
You
we
still got
putting a
FA
bet
Cup as
on
well.
it? Are we doing money?
Yeah, what are you saying? Do you want to make 50 Chelsea
yeah,
make top four?
$50. 50
Okay,
bucks at Chelsea make top four.
okay, all right. We're running a bet.
All right, bro. There's
Yep,
proof.
All
say
right,
word.
we got another bet. So how much you bet, Chris?
I
50.
bet I bet 50 on Kush. Yep.
And minus for 2 more seasons.
No, it's for
Hey, at
this
least
season
not.
and next
Yo,
season.
tell you what.
Yeah.
Tell you what. At least
Yeah.
not bitching around on the bet. I still think it's gonna hit. Like.
But you can't. It
Sure.
doesn't even matter. Even if you want to bitch out, you can't bitch out. Like you're already in the bet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of
And
course, yeah.
also, it's not like I have three. Like you have one attempt. I have 6 attempts to beat him. All I have to do is win the FA Cup or the Prem or the Champions League in the next 2 seasons. That's 6 attempts. Those are like, bro, come on.
I don't think I said that. I said Prem.
Of course, you said all major trophies beside the Carabao
Yeah,
Okay.
it was Prem UCL
or
or
FA
Prem
Cup.
UCL or FA. Okay. Yep,
25,
there we go.
26,
Not
and
Carabao.
26, 27.
Yep. Sure.
Yep.
Anyway,
All right.
that's all beside the
Yeah, I
point.
think we should. Yeah, I think we should talk about last game week.
All right.
Looks like everyone's already heard from me and Chris, so let's hear what you have to say.
All right. The best way that I would say summarize the game week is the bad side of senior ball in a sense. And the reason why I say that is the game should have been killed in the first half, or it should have been won in the first half. We had the opportunities to finish the game off. We were playing through their defense. Paul Palmer should have finished a breakaway goal. Um, we just had good chances to really get a 2-0 lead up and really put a stamp on the game. But what ended up happening is, as I like to say, the failures of senior ball, which is just, with the way he plays, you create your own problems in a sense as well. And nothing really exemplifies this type of game than the one you saw today, because you would see constantly when we're playing out from the back with the way that we like to play high risk passes through the middle, trying to attract the pressure, attract the press, get 2, 3 people on one person, and play these really dangerous passes that are like high risk, high reward. We really saw the bad side of the coin today, with the way that like we were giving away the ball at the back, in the kind of heart of midfield a lot due to our passing, and honestly should have been punished more than a 1 goal from Burnley, given how much possessions we realistically gave away. Um, and then I guess the other thing that I would say about this game is mentality. Chelsea, like, we've seen it throughout the season. It's not even about the red cards too. It's just in general, they have this switch. And it's a switch that is like, you never want to press it. But they somehow always manage to press it in every single game that they're doing well in, they press it and they suddenly shut the whole team shuts off. We saw that today against Burnley. We saw that against Leeds, two, playing some of the best football, of our whole season, all just to capitulate, concede 2 goals, and end up with a draw. And it's just a switch that never fails to get pressed in every single game that we do well in. So if I were to summarize this game in two things, it's just the bad side of senior ball, which I'm interested to see what he takes from this game and the way, like I guess another team was able to sort of benefit from the way we play from. And I guess the second take is um, what is he going to tell the players now that they've done it again against Burnley?
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like I said it weeks ago. If you go back weeks ago, maybe to our first pod, I always said Chelsea's issue is a culture problem, right? Because, and you can see it because now it's a different coach, and it's the same thing where it's in big games, your players are up for it, your players are concentrated. And although, yeah, sometimes they get over aggressive, generally they're up for it, they're locked in, and they actually play to the level that they can play at. But in the small games, it always feels like it always feels like lapses of concentration, maybe overconfidence, etc. That all stems from a cultural issue, right? Like one-offs, okay, cool. That might just it's a one-off. But when it's 9 red cards, more red cards than home wins in the season in the Prem,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that's a cultural issue, right? There's a culture, and I don't think it's what everyone says it is in terms of I think the red cards isn't. I think a red cards is just a product of that culture, but this culture has been around for a while because we saw it last season too. Similar thing, small games, Chelsea dodgy. Big games, Chelsea up for it. I think it's just you see it with a lot of teams where in the bigger games it's easier to play for, it's easier to play to. And you saw with Man U for a while too, right? Under Amram, big games, consistently solid levels, and they will look better. Then they go into the smaller games and they look much much worse. That to me
Mm-hmm.
always comes down to a cultural thing. I don't think obviously
Yeah.
yeah there can be tactics in it, but if we're being real, I don't think you guys are getting low blocked the same way that we're getting low blocked, or the same way that Liverpool
Mm-hmm.
can get low blocked at times. Not this season, but the season before. Same thing with City, right? Maybe not this season, but
Yeah.
season before. It's not really like that for you guys, right? I see your guys' games, Leeds, Wolves, compared to our games against Leeds, Wolves. It's two different games. They go with two different tactics. So I don't think it's a tactical thing like it can be for us, or for
Mm-hmm.
other elite teams that have to play against low blocks. It's you.
Mm-hmm.
So that strikes me as it's a cultural thing. But
And honestly, yeah, and honestly saying too, like going along the lines of what you're saying, like from what I've seen from Maresca to Rossinier ball, like I personally like Rossinier as a coach. Like tactically, I like the way that he sets up the team. I like the way build up is played, whatnot. So if I were to and I like the way that we play against like lower blocks. I feel like we do play better against like these low or set up better in a sense against these lower block teams. And I guess if you want to put it this way, like the teams that are not like the strong and like the top teams in the league, I feel like we set up better. But after that, just comes down to execution, and that's a player thing. That's not a coach thing. Rosenior does his best to set up the team in like each of these games, but like you can see it. It's just like moments of just switching off and moments of just one or two capitulations that leads to everything. And to be fair, that's on the players. It's not on the coach.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
go.
yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, like, no matter how much setup you're doing as a coach, it
Mm-hmm.
ultimately does come down to the players, right? Like,
Yeah.
I was watching the game from beginning to end as soon as João Pedro scored what, like sixth, 7th minute, like
Fourth minute,
within
I
the
think,
Fourth minute.
something like
fourth
that.
minute,
Fourth
yeah,
minute.
fourth,
Yeah.
yeah, 4th minute. I was like, yeah, maybe this might just be like a one and done sweep kind of game, just kind of get it out of the way, just bag the win. This was at home, right?
Yeah, this is at home too.
Yeah,
That's the
so
thing.
even to do
Yeah.
this at home, like I agree, like there was that Palmer breakaway. There were like you guys at least well, from what I can remember, there were like three, four chances you guys could have solid scored. And
Mm-hmm.
you know, if I think that's a common theme in the Prem where in the first half when you don't convert at least two or three of those chances, it will come to bite you back in the ass. And like
Oh
I've
yeah.
said it many times, a 1 goal lead with the Prem is just not a safe. It's just not a safe lead anymore.
I mean,
Because all it
bro,
takes,
even a 2 goal lead damn near for most teams is not safe.
yeah,
For
Yeah,
City,
exactly.
it's
So
not.
like,
even
No.
like generally for us
yeah.
it was safe, but even recently we've shown it's not always safe.
So you
Hmm.
never
Always.
know. Like some bullshit can happen, and I'll be honest. The first booking Fofana got was a little unlucky, but if you already know you're on a yellow, why are you going for aggressive challenges?
And
So
Hmm.
it was in such an
ultimately,
unnecessary area.
yeah,
Like
a
no
hundred
Yeah.
percent. Like
reason.
No.
there's
And
honestly
yeah.
no threat at all. I think that was just like he was just acting to get the ball and wasn't even thinking twice that he was on a yellow. You don't want to do that while
Yeah.
you're on a yellow, and yeah, it did bite you guys hard.
I don't know. I don't know if this is like the vibe that you guys got, but like when I saw that second yellow, I kind of got like Romero red card against United vibes. Just like you're just like you won the ball in one place and you just find yourself in a random place like doing like some stupid like you find yourself in a dumb situation,
In
I
a way,
guess, and you're
but I
trying.
would say Fofana is a little bit more. Ramirez is more reckless. I'd say Fofana is more um careless, if that makes sense. Because you know, if you're on a yellow, you shouldn't be making those type of challenges. But
Yeah, I
Romero,
guess yeah,
in my opinion, Romero's red card was extremely unlucky. He fully tried to go for
yeah,
the ball, clipped Casemiro on the ankle the wrong way.
yeah.
Red card, right? So
Which
you
honestly,
know,
you know what? It kind of sucks for West too because like up to that point, I thought personally he had a good
he
game.
was having a good game. No,
Yeah, he was
100%, he was
having a
having a good
good
game.
game.
He
It's
was
just
having a
that
good game. So
one moment of capitulation. It's like okay, like it takes away that whole performance that you had. But hey, that's like what football's like, right?
yeah,
Sometimes,
and honestly, I was so shocked that Burnley didn't put two past you guys because I don't know if you guys remember me in the group chat, but I was like, yo, how is this team not scored? And then last
yeah,
minute set piece they equalized. So
yeah.
after that red card, I thought I'd say taking a point from there, not that bad
I mean,
if you
moving on to
consider that.
the Arsenal
Yeah.
game. How are you feeling about that then? Considering recent
And
form, recent form against us. Haven't won since 2021.
Oh yeah, we're getting murked. We're getting cooked. We're getting absolutely blood slaughtered.
This
Made to
guy,
the wall.
this guy didn't
Look,
even
I believe,
try.
I believe. Hey, listen. I believe 2 times, 3 times this season that we would do it. None of those times has happened. So you know what? Like, we're cooked. It's wraps.
Wow.
It's gonna be blood shatter,
This
blood
I
on the
hate,
ground.
bro. Come on, this is so, bro. What are we even doing here? Bro, what the
you know,
heck?
you
Look,
know, they'll turn up. Just
you know,
give it
you know,
Yeah, they
you
125
know,
will
you
percent.
know.
turn
Tell,
up.
tell. I'm trying to test the opposite. Like, what if I say my team's gonna lose? Like, what if we make a better performance out of that? And like, shit.
Hey, this is
Bro's
kind of
trying to play
coping at this
reverse
point, but
psychology and then called out the reverse psychology. That ruins it. You're not supposed to do that, bro. But anyway, I mean, okay, fine. Then I'll just go from my perspective.
yeah, how are
I
you feeling
mean,
about it?
bro, I think City had their rough patch where they went, I think, 1 win in 7. We did this. We matched that with the fucking same thing exactly. 2 wins from 7 or something like that. Same form, I think. I think we have the exact same form in 2026. 4 wins, 4 draws, and a loss. I think. Um, shows we've had inconsistency this season. I mean, this year, more accurately. But that Spurs game was, we've had a few games of maybe in the past few years with super high pressure where fan base is feeling weird, um and the players have to perform. I remember the last one that we had this season like that was Villa at home, where we had to win that game because if we didn't, you could feel it boil a little bit. And that Spurs game was another one, probably our highest pressure moment this season in terms of a singular game, and we rose to it. And honestly, I was worried because Spurs had 12 days. We played 3 games in those 12 days. They had 12 days rest for the game. They had most of those days with a new manager, a new coach. New manager bounce got us once this season, with Carrick, and we've played a lot of new managers. I think it's like our 7th time that game playing a new manager, like their first or second or third game, like right away. Um, but yeah, we kind of, I wouldn't say exercise those demons fully because the only way we kind of do that is by winning the league. but we definitely set our momentum straight. We were in a path where if we dropped points one more game, two more games, it would look ropey, and it's still like that. If we drop points one or two more games before City drop points, it's still a momentum killer. So, but that game was the main one. Obviously, every game in the title race, the next game is the game with the most pressure, right? It's final 10 games. Now every 10 games there's cup finals. But that Spurs game, the 11th game, that one was a big one. And for them to perform the way they did, obviously, albeit a horrible, horrible Spurs team, it gives me confidence. I know Chelsea will be up for it, but having no Kukurea, who usually, him and Saka have a good battle, I would say that usually Saka wins that battle because Saka leads at the GA, and usually wins the game. Um, but still, not having Kukurea there, so either it's Gusto or it's Hato.
Hato.
Yeah,
Hato.
I
It's
think
gonna
Yeah.
be Hato. It's gonna be Hato on
either
that
one of
side.
them.
It's not
That's
gonna be
that's
Hato. It's gonna be Gusto.
yeah, probably, and either one of
Just
them.
sorry, sorry,
That's,
Gusto. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
either one of them that's gonna be,
Hato's
well, it
damage
depends on if
first.
Reese is fit, but either way, either one of them that should be food for Saka.
Hmm.
And then they're missing Fofana as well now, which is probably their best center back, and he had a good game against us at the Bridge in the league. So obviously happy he's out. He's suspended. Reece James might be out with a knock. I don't know what's going on with that. Same with Estevao. I don't really know what's going on with that. Last time they said that about
That's what I
Estevao
was
and
like.
he
Yeah,
was
some kind
fit.
of last minute
Hamstring.
hamstring. Yeah.
Yeah, so I
He's
don't know
getting
what's going
MRI.
on with
So
those two, but Fofana and Cucurella being out definitely gives me some confidence. And I think we had to go with the same, virtually off the top of my head, the same 11 that we played against Spurs. Exact same 11. Everyone should be fit. Everyone should be good. I think this is our, assuming the season goes the way we expect it with the UCL and the FA Cup, meaning we make it to the quarters and we make it to the quarters of both. I think this will be our last midweek for like maybe the whole season, but definitely for sure for a long while. Where we had no midweek game. So 7 days of
yeah.
rest. Take advantage of that. We've had time to train, rest. So I expect us to turn up. I expect it, and we need to turn up. Um. So yeah, that's for me. That's it. I think Chelsea are missing key players. We're on good form, or we're not in good form, but we just had a good game, and we need to turn that into good form. And yeah, the last 10 games every game is a cup final, so it is what it is. But I know Chelsea will turn up. It won't be a smashing like he says it is. It's going to be a tight game, at least for the first half. Like I said with United, I think it'll be another one of those tight for 45, maybe 60, but they have to make sure that we're not going into, they have to make sure we don't get an early goal in the second half. If we get an early goal within 45 to 65 minutes, it might be a bloodbath, because that's what always happens, right? But if you can stop us between that 45 to 65 mark and we're not already leading, it's gonna turn into a edgy game. So we'll see what happens.
Hmm. Yeah. I'd say like on our side, like two things I'm kind of looking for starting lineup wise. Like I'm wondering if we're gonna start Mamadou Sarr this game.
Hmm.
Um, Given that, like realistically, who else do we have for fun? I don't
Toss
trust
him.
Josh.
Give
No.
Josh Achampong, give Thaddeus
Nah,
Shield,
toss
but
him,
I
man.
mean,
Start him. Start him.
Nah, we're
It's
good.
a
We're
senior
good. We're
statesman,
yo,
man. You need some
We're good.
experience.
he should be a starter.
Nah, it's okay. It's okay.
It's funny. He's the one who guys. He's the one who guys. He's the one who also caused you guys to drop points as well. But
Yeah. Yeah. But I think Mamadou Sarr may start. I don't think Josh is gonna start it just because like
either way, yo, Caicedo's gonna have to do a lot of work. Kai is gonna be a lot.
I don't think it's only gonna be Caicedo.
100%. But I mean,
Now that we have Andre Santos there, and then
which he's actually
like
been good. I thought he was
yeah,
doing very solid in the game against Burnley. I'd say
like I would say honestly, like it's not a Caicedo one man job in the midfield anymore when it comes to all this like defensive work. But even then, like um yeah, I think missing Fafana is going to be huge. And I think the other thing I'm kind of thinking about is what's Lavia going to do this game because the Chelsea medical staff and coaching staff and everyone were like, oh, they want to make sure he's fully fit for Arsenal. Um, do I think he's realistically going to do anything? No, I think he's probably going to come off the bench for a cameo. but it would be cool if they do like they put Lavia in the game and you see Caicedo as one of the two fullbacks. That'd be kind of cool to see. It will never happen, but you never know, right?
Sorry, I have no idea what you guys just said for the past like 5 minutes. My shit
No,
just
I
like
was
died. My shit just
no,
blew
you're
up,
good.
bro.
I was just saying like first of all, Mamadou Sarr, and then second thing I was saying like the this the medical staff and like coaching staff are like, oh, Lavia has to be ready for this game. Do I think he's realistically going to do anything? No, he's not.
Lavia's
Probably
fit?
just come off the bench. Yeah, he's fit. They just haven't been playing him because of Arsenal, apparently. Apparently.
Bro, what is this club, man?
I don't know. Apparently.
Yeah, I mean, that
But
makes sense, because that's what they do. They save him for a big game, then he gets cooked, and then he won't come back.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
I'm not actually surprised that that's the, like, that's true. Not surprised. But,
Yeah.
so what are you predicting?
If you ask me honestly, I would say I want to say 2-1 loss or 1-1 draw.
Huh? What?
I mean, what?
This is the first time. This is the first time I'm hearing you say and not say I'm gonna back my team.
I'm still backing my team.
You're not backing your team. If you're backing your team, it's gonna be a win.
To a 2-1 loss.
All right, fine. Okay, I'll say 2-1 win. There you go. I'm backing my team.
This guy started off the segment by saying it's a bloodbath. Now he's saying, and then he said 2-1 loss or 1-1. Now he's saying 2-1 win. Like, can we have some consistency in the analysis?
I'm backing my team. Look, I'm a Chelsea fan. I support a team that's inconsistent. Look,
Okay.
I'm backing my team.
Every team in this league is inconsistent.
It's okay. Most points dropped after winning positions. You know, you get what I mean. But
Who is that? You guys?
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
they're
was-
the most points job for winning positions.
in the
Wow.
Prem this season. Yep.
That's crazy. I mean, it's always usually a big team anyway. Like, it's never a small team because they're never in winning positions. It's usually a big team, so I'm not really.
I think we're also like nearing the record for most red cards in a single Premier League season.
Oh,
You guys are. Yeah,
for sure.
100%.
There's no way.
For sure.
You guys have 9.
I'll be surprised if you guys are not, bro.
I think we're second right now or something like that. Let me see this. Most red cards.
I think most is
In
11. I believe 11 or 12.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm pretty sure it's 11 or 12. I think.
No,
it's
the
12.
record's 9.
You guys are at 9.
And we are. Yeah, I think we're at. Hold up.
The record's on
Most
9. You
nine.
guys are at 9 right now.
Yeah, there's no way the
See.
record's 9.
No, it has to be like at least 11.
9.
Nine?
Yeah, 9's the record. 9's the record.
You're lying.
Sunderland and Queen Park Rangers. Yep. And then let's see. How many reds?
You guys have 9. I'm pretty sure. I saw the stat that you guys have more red cards than league wins this season. But those red cards might be in all comps. I don't know.
Oh yeah, no,
let's
because
see.
Delap got a red card in the Carabao against Wolves. I remember that. It was his first game back from injury, and not even 2 minutes in, he got a red.
So they might be like
6
Yeah,
reds.
so-
6 red cards.
Oh, that's it.
It's 6 in the Prem.
6 in the Prem. Total all competition
Sanchez
is
got 1.
9.
yeah. Total all
Fofana.
competition is 9.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you guys only have 7 league wins this season.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You guys
Well,
only have
like home
7
wins.
league wins or like
home
Home
league
wins.
wins.
home wins. Okay.
Home wins.
Sorry.
I was like, that
Yeah.
does not sound right.
No, home
Yeah,
wins.
7
Yeah.
home league wins. Yeah, they'd be in relegation zone if they only had 7 wins.
Yeah. No, that would be
But-
cooked.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah.
anyway, that's crazy.
So what do you think the score is gonna be?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I wish I could give 2, but I can't. Actually, Harsh will give 4, so I can give 2. I'm sure. I think if the game is equal, if the game is like, if we don't score from the 45th to 65th minute, I'm predicting like 2-1 win. If we score between the 45th and 65th minute, doesn't matter what the score line is, we'll win like 4-1. Because
Fair.
for some
Okay.
reason that's a big game scoreline that we've liked this season, 4-1. Because against Villa, against Spurs twice, I don't know. So it just feels like and it's always in the big games when we score between the 45th to 65th, we start going crazy. Happened against Bayern, happened against Atletico, happened against Spurs both times, happened against I'm trying to figure out. There's a Villa. I feel like there's one or two more, but yeah. So definitely, if we score in that period, it'll be a good game for us.
Yeah. Fair enough.
What do you think?
Shall we move into? Oh, Ashton. Yeah, forgot about Ashton.
Can't
What do you think?
be boring. You say 2-1, can I?
I mean, you
I'm
can.
thinking. I'm thinking 3-1. 3-1
You
Arsenal.
want to? All
Yeah.
right. Okay.
I'll take that.
Yeah. I mean, Emirates as well. Got to factor that in too. So
Yeah,
yeah.
We only have 3 away games left, I believe. No, no, we have 2 away games outside of London left, but I think we only have a handful of away games left. I think maybe like 3 or 4, because we have
Mhm.
Fulham away or a Palace away, we have City away, we have Brighton away, and I think there might be one more. But most of our league games the rest of the season is at home, which is good. Well, can be good because we've been good generally throughout the season, but also if we're looking at recent history, most of the time when we drop points in a league, like in a race, it's at home. So we'll see. I
Yeah.
don't know if it'll be a curse or not, but guess
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I guess we'll move into our next game, Manchester United. Who are you guys
United
playing this?
versus Palace.
Oh,
Oh,
this is
Palace.
food, man. This is food.
Should
Yes,
be a
food.
win. It
That
has
is
to be a
food.
win at Old Trafford as well. You know, yes, Palace have had our necks past couple of years, maybe since 22, I believe, 22. But we did
Mhm.
win at Selhurst Park even when we had Amram, and our squad wasn't necessarily depleted, but I remember
Mhm.
there's our squad for some reason I remember it kind of looked off, like we had Xerxes. Oh, this is when Seska was injured. We had
Mhm.
Xerxes starting. We saw I think Ugarte was on the lineup. Uh, right now I believe they played today. Palace in the Conference League. They end up with a win. But once again, midweek for them, for us, 7 days of rest, or not 7 days, like 6, no, 5 days of rest, because we played on Saturday. I think
We played on
we played
Monday.
them first, yeah, 9 a.m. on Saturday, or one of the opening games. So this has to be a win. Like this is not the same Palace that we played at Selhurst Park. No more Gahey. That should be a massive, massive differentiator. Yes, we didn't pick up the prettiest win from Everton, but if you think about all things considered at Everton, for one, that I did kind of I underestimated the stadium a little bit. Like even watching that game from through my screen, I'm like, damn, this must be a lot of pressure. And like, no Martinez. Hopefully Martinez is all good and back in training. If he's back in training, I'll be way more confident. And Strand Larson recently has been pretty good. Like he scored 2 good goals against Burnley, and even then,
Mhm.
like dude, them in the league recently have been like very very disappointing. Like even against Wolves, I'm pretty sure the last game against Wolves, they were red carded, yet they still couldn't get a goal until last minute.
Yeah.
And Burnley, they're up 2-0. End of the game, they lost 3-2 to Burnley. So I'd say Palace right now they're in a little bit of a sticky situation. The whole club situation with Oliver Glasner as well, not looking too great for them. We just gotta, use all this to our advantage. Consider the fact that they're coming to Old Trafford, it's gonna be a lot of pressure on them, and just gotta close the game off early. We can't do anything stupid. There's no excuses for us to, be like, okay, it was a scrappy win, but we take those. What are you doing, bro?
Me? I was really
Yeah,
locking in. I was locking
it's
in, bro. I
like,
was locked in. I
it's
was
like,
no, I was thinking, bro. I was thinking in my head.
threw me off there. Um,
Bro, I
but
was
shit, what was I
just
saying?
thinking, bro.
Bro, I was looking at all. He's like, and I was like,
Nah, bro, I was
um,
thinking.
but yeah, no, there has to be no excuses. We should win. Continue the form.
Hmm.
And yeah, I mean we're already 3 points ahead of Liverpool and Chelsea. I think Liverpool's fixtures they definitely um look like they're getting a little easier. For us it's kind of in between. We have Newcastle away, St. James Park, not gonna be easy. Um,
Hmm.
we have Aston Villa at home after that, even though it's at home, still Aston Villa, not gonna be easy. And
Nah,
we have I
they're
believe we
not
have
that good.
Chelsea, Aston Villa right now. Yeah, they're not that good right now, but even
It's
then,
midfield injuries, man.
I know they're missing Tielemans. I know, but you never know. Once again, it's United,
But
right?
no, but it's Emery in the run-in. That is way worse than anyone
Yeah.
else.
That
Emery in the run-in,
Yeah.
brother. That's cheeks right there, man.
Let him cook. Let's get
I'm
in
telling
top
you, bro.
form.
This
Let him
team, you
cook.
never
Let
know.
him cook.
We'll find a way to prove them wrong. You never know.
Genuinely though,
Let
I
him.
think I think they I've been saying they're gonna drop out, but they are definitely gonna drop out now. Like before I was
Yeah,
like 70-80%, but now I'm like, bro, 100%. It's gonna be I don't even
I
know if
think
they'll
they
make
make fifth at most.
that depends on Liverpool. I think you two
Hmm.
will I think never mind. I kind of have faith in Chelsea. I don't know. I don't know. I know I feel like you guys got it for sure because you guys have for one game a
Brother,
week,
our
but
chances of qualifying top four went from like 13% before the Everton game, and now it's like at 50. So
yeah, I think that was a
the
game where I was like, you guys. I thought you guys would drop points. You guys didn't.
mm,
Um, so yeah, I would think. I told you, I would think that you guys should make it, given one game a week. It's then kind of on. I don't know. You can't really trust Liverpool. You can't really trust Chelsea, but I would think that they would make it above Villa. Just Villa's on free fall, man, and just like Palace. Palace is on free fall too. Bro,
yeah,
these
yeah.
are
No, everyone knew that Palace were they're gonna drop low. So I mean, and they are right now. I think they're like what 12th, 13th in the Prem.
probably
So
lower,
yeah,
man.
and
Maybe 14th. Like they've been,
I think
bro. They've been on a bad run of form for ages. Like,
they have, but I think Brighton has been there too. Like I swear, Brighton was in the talks of relegation battle. I don't know about. I
mm-mm,
don't think
mm-mm.
they were close to level points with Spurs.
No, maybe, but they're not
But
even
that's
like.
like they're not anymore though, because they're pulling away now. But
No, I was just gonna
um
say in general. Like, I wouldn't. No, I remember. I know what run of form you're talking about because Brighton did go on a bad run of
yeah,
form,
they were bad run of form.
but like it's not like Spurs. Like Spurs, oh my, that's
No,
actually
they are
tragic.
actually in like
They might actually
everyone.
get
It was
like
so funny because at one point everyone thought it was a joke, but we're like, yo, this is looking crazy.
they might
Bro,
actually get
But
Spurs.
relegated.
It's the history of the Spurs.
Not to get relegated, bro. This is different.
bro, imagine getting relegated and your rivals winning the league. That has to be like
That would be
that
the
would be that
Yeah,
would
that'd be
be
dream
like that's
comedic.
season,
traumatic, bro. Like if
bro.
So
you're ever under the words 25, 26 season, bro, they're gonna start crying.
Bro, I
It
saw
has to be that bad.
11. I saw 11 Spurs fans get interviewed about
yeah.
what they would rather have if either we win the league uh, we win the league and they stay up, or we don't win the league and they get relegated.
They
And it
wanted to
was
get relegated.
no, it was 7-4 split. It was seven people said they didn't want to get relegated, but we won the league, and then the other four were like, no, fuck it, let us get relegated, but Arsenal can't win it. And I'm like, bro, like those four people, brother, you need to just, bro, you need to not, you don't support Spurs, you just don't like us. You could have chosen anyone. It's just you decided to choose our main ops. Like, actually ridiculous.
Yeah. But one thing I'm do hoping we take away from this game against Palace is hopefully Sesko. I'm hoping he starts this game. Like in my in the game against West Ham, I really thought he should have started, especially considering how much of a low block they were playing. And when we have such a big aerial threat like that, I don't know what he's doing on the bench and playing Mbuemo in the nine when that's not his really natural his natural position. But in the game against Everton, I did say I wouldn't mind just because I thought it would be more of like an possession even game. But no, even the first half was completely low block. But in the end of the game, it was possession even just because they started they started going for a set piece goal. We knew that they were it was a very scrappy game at the end. But Sesko still, he got the job done. And I'm just hoping that he continues scoring, build his confidence, and keep this good run of form on. And that is like the bare minimum I want taking away from this game. I mean, the bare minimum was obviously 3 points, but aside from that, I want him to at least get some kind of GA, have a good game, and not have a stinker.
Yeah, I don't know. Sesko's talk has been interesting because I mean, he's not starting, and I think it's probably work rate related.
Yeah, and the thing
Also,
is, yeah, go
yeah.
on.
No, no, you're good.
Because I was gonna say, dude, no matter if you have any one of those players, like for example, when Cunha wasn't starting for a bit, when Dorgu was still fit, Cunha looked amazing every single time he came off the bench. But aside from the Spurs game, the game against West Ham, he wasn't that great. The first half against Everton, he was struggling a lot. Honestly, if it wasn't for his defensive duties in Everton, like him defensively was way better than him on the ball. So, whenever you come off the bench, it is a different story because you're a fresh pair of legs, you're only playing for like half an hour at max, right? So it is way more different. So I don't see how the argument like I don't like yes, he deserves to start, but I don't think I'm how it's gonna go is people are gonna go into that same expectations that they had for Sesko, seeing him come off the bench, and it's gonna be like a moment like that.
Yeah,
I feel
but
like that's
I think the thing is with Sesko is that like if you are playing it like the Embuemo front lineups, the Embuemo 9 experiment works when you're playing a team that is where there's going to be transitions. But when you're playing a
how it is.
team where yeah, it's a mid block or a low block, like Palace might do. Honestly, I haven't watched their games in a minute, so I don't know what they're on recently. But um, if you're playing games with a low block or mid block, you would rather have someone that is first of all more clinical, I guess, in the box, but also well, what I say is more clinical, but more versatile. Like you can whip crosses into him and
Mm,
stuff. But also he's someone that you can play into and over the press with, right? So like,
yeah.
whereas with Embuemo, it's he's a transition weapon. With Sesko, he's kind of overall a bigger weapon. So when you're playing a
Yeah.
low block, it makes more sense to have someone because it's not like they always go low block, right? They come press you first. This is what every team
Mm,
does, right? They'll go man to man
yeah,
or
yeah,
they'll
yeah.
press in a certain shape, usually like in a diamond shape or whatever. And then eventually when you get to their half and you start getting control, they'll pen up in a low block. Sesko is
Mm,
really good for first of all beating that press by going long, and then second of all for just having an aerial target because I feel like with Embuemo you whip crosses in and it just goes to no one, right?
exactly my point.
Um. So
Because
yeah.
in West
So
Ham,
I think
yeah.
Sesko like I know what you mean because he's not gonna maybe won't create the same moments that he would when he's coming off the bench, but I think him starting put Embuemo left. I think makes more sense against smaller teams and Cunha off the bench
How does
makes
Honduras?
more sense against smaller teams. I just think right now he's kind of sticking with like I think Carrick is kind of sticking with first of all what was working, but second of all I
Mm.
think he's sticking with just pure work rate.
Yeah,
With
because he does what.
Sesko
Yeah,
isn't a amazing presser as
mm,
of now. So
yeah, yeah, and especially because like, dude, if you look at like, what I forgot what it is, 6 goals in 7 games. The only game he didn't go, you
I
have
had
to
to do
ruin
it.
it.
I had to ruin it, man.
As in like the 7 games that he played, not in the last 7 games that we played, but it was something like that. It was a good number of goals, but um. Yeah, like his finishes against West Ham, against even though Everton finish wasn't like nothing crazy, but that's still a very easy shot to miss.
bro, if you were gonna do it, you should just done it with confidence, bro. Like, why'd you do it and then like this guy did it with no confidence
Yeah,
whatsoever.
holding back.
This guy did it while holding back, like hesitating. Like, bro, if you're just gonna do it with pride, bro. My goodness.
You finished me.
He fully threw me off, man. I was like, bro, what is wrong with this clown? I was thinking about it too, not gonna lie, but I decided not to do it for the integrity. But this bum did it anyway. So
With a bunch of clowns. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, like dude, all his last couple of goals have been really good. It's not like just simple finishes. Like and he's created key moments, right? Like winner against Fulham, ultimately the goal that was needed to grab the 3 points against Everton, and to
West
not
Ham,
drop three. And yeah, against West Ham, get it in
Yeah,
the
what's
last
up?
minute, and that was a really tough finish as well. It's just
yeah, West Ham was tough.
the only thing about Sesko for me that I wish he works on is just finishing those easy chances. Like, dude, till this day, that he should have got a goal against Spurs, where he was just in front of the net and he just headed the ball right to Vicario. Like, No one was on him,
I don't remember it
right?
honestly.
I don't remember either.
And even against Everton, he had a really good chance to make it 2-0, but he kind of I don't think he expected Pickford to press him that
I
fast.
mean,
But
I think his work rate is also like his pressing. I
mhm.
think is also what's keeping him on the bench.
Yeah, yeah, Hondas. Yeah.
So he needs to obviously naturally he needs to work on that too. Like that's for to
Hmm.
be
Like
a
Mbeumo just doesn't stop running, right? That's the one thing
yeah.
good
And
about
Bomo doesn't
Mbeumo.
stop
So
running.
Cunha
Cunha
is like,
he
yeah,
presses
he'll track
sometimes.
he's good tracking back. Like it's so crazy to think that had Garnacho tracking back and now we have Cunha. Like it's actually a crazy
Hmm.
difference.
Garnacho's a bomb
So
man.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Thou who should not be named.
subject 49, huh?
Subject 49.
I heard some talks. They're trying to get rid of him in the summer.
Subject 49 is
You
insane,
need, you know,
bro.
you know. Tell you what, Nick. I'll
I mean, he scored twice
like.
against
I don't know
us.
how they're gonna do this. They're gonna somehow profit off Garnacho in some way, shape, or form. Somehow sell him for like
Yo,
60
but
million to
honestly,
someone.
I don't think that was his purpose because you guys don't make signings for future profit at 40 mil. You guys do that at
No, yeah, of course
10s,
not. Yeah.
15s, 20s, but you guys don't usually make signings for profit at 40. To me, that was supposed to be someone that comes in the first team, like
They're
based
like
on
an
price and
investment.
him and Gittins both. We're supposed to come in and impact the team, and they've come in and not impacted anything whatsoever.
He's impacted it in the other way, but
Yeah.
Oh
Like keep
yeah,
in
I
mind
mean
too, like
he scored
this,
2 goals
like
against us.
how long in the summer we were linked with this guy for
Bro,
it
it
to be
was
just be
longer
turned
than
out
the
like this.
summer. It was earlier in the season too. I remember that Garnacho link was there for time. It felt like maybe
Yeah.
for like half a season.
it
Yeah.
No,
was
it
there. It
was
was
Like
just
started in
the Europa was
January.
the last straw.
It
mhm.
started in January 2025. That's when I think the link
Yeah.
started. But
Yeah, and for
crazy.
that to
But
go that
that was
long
like a
and still
talk,
ends
and
up
then
with it.
it became after the Europa was like the part where like it genuinely became like okay he wants to go for Chelsea. We saw him posting pictures of him wearing Chelsea jerseys. We're like okay,
Mhm.
it's clear as day.
This
A
So,
guy's a
fabricated
bomb.
move, right?
but
Yeah.
do we give the slightest? No, we got 40 mil off of it. We're happy.
Yeah, 40 mil is a robbery,
Yeah,
man. This guy's a bomb.
yeah.
Oh yeah. But we'll sell him. We'll somehow profit. I don't know how.
Hell no.
But
And also, it's
nah.
not like you guys aren't paying cheap wages. He's probably on like 120.
I don't think
So
so. Probably less.
no, I don't. Bro, Hato's on 120.
Imagine signing 40 and you're making like 120, less than 120. I don't think so.
Maybe. Who knows? But
So,
it is what it is. Sunk cost.
all right. All right, man. Just
I'm
wrap
just
it up,
I'm just
man. Give
coping
a
at this point.
prediction, bro.
Yeah, fuck. Okay. I'm just coping at this point.
Yeah. I'm going 2-0.
I'm not going to now. If I was to choose Palace, oh fuck, it's Palace, man. It's at home.
Yeah, it's Palace.
I'm gonna say like 3-1. I'm gonna say it's yeah. I'm gonna say 3-1.
Yeah,
Okay.
no. You guys are against Palace, so yeah. I'm saying 3-1, 3-0, maybe. I'd even give you guys a 3-0 to be honest.
Damn. Damn.
So what are you saying? 3-0, 3-0 for the plot?
3-0 for the plot, and like also like Palace is pretty in the gutter. So like
Yeah.
Palace.
I don't think
Where's
it's
Palace? Can someone tell me how many points Palace is off the drop?
Uh,
oh fact check VAR right now. We're getting VAR checks.
yeah.
Because I tried to check earlier and then I realized it corrupts the stream, so I can't check.
They're 13th. They're at 35 points.
Oh, they're
What's their
actually
form? What's their form? Out of
lost
Their
and
curiosity.
form,
draws.
dude, their last 5 games, loss, win, loss. Wait, I'm looking at the wrong team. Their last 5 games is loss, draw, win, loss, win. So 2 wins and five.
Oh, that's not that bad.
It's
It's
not
not that
yeah,
bad,
it's
no.
not
But you're forgetting the fact that last win was against a 10-man Wolves that needed a last goal against.
Hmm.
Yeah,
yeah.
Who
and
was them?
their loss was against Burnley, who were they choked a 2-0 lead. And who else did they play before that? Before that was
Chelsea, I think they played one time during that period.
Chelsea 3-1. That was
Yeah.
that was a loss as well. That was a red card.
Yeah.
Forest they drew to 10 men Forest.
Mhm.
Um, and
Drawing 10-man force as well.
Brighton 1-0 win. I'm not
Oh
gonna lie, the
yeah,
only
I
man
remember
that
that Brighton game.
yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, the only man that kind of does worry me is Milasar. He
Not Pino. Pino's good too, man.
oh Pino, yeah,
Yeah, Pino's
Pino as
Pino's
well,
pretty
but
gassed, dude.
I just feel like against us,
And
Sar
Larson.
Ismail Sar always turns up in some
I
kind of
feel like
way.
their front three is actually good.
Their
Larson,
front three is not bad, but
Sar,
oh,
Pino.
And Mateta's
Mateta, yeah.
injured, by the way.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
been injured.
Mateta's
But I'm
injured.
saying
Oh
Larson
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah,
instead, right?
yeah. Strand
Yeah.
Larson, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mateta's going Mateta's going Syria in this summer. Let's just like we all know
Yeah.
this. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
many chances missed, man.
I don't know why he doesn't go for surgery now. Like that makes zero sense, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's wrap
Yeah,
it up.
sure. Wrap it up.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess you guys, we'll catch you guys back after the game week, and we'll give us your thoughts.